Okay guys, I just wanted to do a quick overview here of the Ka-Bar military style knife, and here it is in the box. This knife, I've had this for about a year. It's pretty much just stayed in the box because I have one that's pretty much well worn that I use. Okay, let me get the box out of the way here. Here's the sheath for it. Okay, 1 second there. Okay. Yeah, I've had this knife for about, sorry about the tripod, guys. I'm still waiting on my new one to get here. Review will be on that as well. I've had this knife for, I don't know, a year or two, and pretty much after I got this one, I picked up a used one, and I'd been using that one. These are very good knives to have around, like a sort of like, I guess, like a survival type knife. Would be kind of one of the uses that I would say that this is good for. Like if you were going into the woods and you didn't want a lot of weight, you didn't want a, a machete, something like this would be great for that. Made in New York. Knives are USA made. Sheaths made in Mexico. But the leather sheath is nice though. It is a nice sheath, but like for hunting, I don't know, anything out in the woods that you would be doing, hiking, camping, this is just a great knife to have with you, on your side or wherever. And for the uses you can do with this, it's a good trade-off for the weight that you'll have, when you carry this knife, because it's really not that heavy. It came pretty sharp from the factory. More of a utility style blade, not like a Spyderco folder or a Benchmade folder blade would come. More of a utility edge on this one. It's got the leather discs on the handle. There's your tang, by the way. Comes down through the cap there on the bottom. Used in the military for a lot of years. It's just a sweet looking blade. There's just no question about it. It's just an awesome looking blade. Run about $45, so the price is fairly cheap. Now let's compare it with the Ka-Bar Fighter. Okay. Here's the Ka-Bar Fighter. You can see the little difference here. It has the blade's going to be a little bit wider, and then it has a cut right here. It kind of slopes down. Has the rubberized handle, which just does give you a little bit better grip. Your yardage may vary, but it does give you a very solid buy when you hold it. This one has it's a partially serrated blade. I touched this one up on a Spyderco sharp maker. I got this one used, and she's pretty sharp. This is also more of a utility edge on here on these knives, which is fine. That way, if you do like some chopping or some heavy-duty tasks with this, the blade might just last a little. The sharpness may last you just a little bit longer, and that situation. If you're doing that kind of cutting. Okay, so let's compare the two here. I can't wait for my new tripod to get here, and I'll be able to do this stuff a little bit better. Okay. So the fighter is, well, I'd have to say, let me get the bottoms lined up here. I'd have to say about 3/4 of an inch longer in blade length. The blade is thicker. If I stand them up there, you can see. Okay. And as far as the spine thickness, this one is actually a little thinner up top, and then it does get a little bit wider right there. But it's a little bit thinner on the fighter. Both really nice knives. I would also use this one as like a survival type woods hiking camping knife as well. And that one came with a nylon sheath. Let me get it out of the plastic here. Well, yeah. It's got some kind of material over it. This is the type of sheath that came with that one. It's got two things to snap to hold it in. It's like a leather on the back. And that's what the fighter would ride in. Just like so. Okay, I'll go ahead and put this. K-bar. This is like the military standard issue K-bar. Been used in the military for years. Really nice knives. They've served the military pretty well. Really nice for, like I said, like a utility knife. I wouldn't consider this a knife for fine work. Definitely self-defense and utility, but maybe not as much for fine work with this. I'll go ahead and put it in a sheath for you guys. It's never been in the sheath, so it's a little bit tight. Snap it. There we go. I wanted the one that said Marines on it. I don't know why. That's just the one I wanted, but when I ordered this, I didn't realize it, but I clicked on the one that said Army. That's not a big deal. I just kind of wanted the Marine one, but it doesn't really make a difference to me. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you the K-bars. Standard K-bar and then the fighter. Just a couple of my straight blades there. I've got a couple more I'll do a review on later. This is Humans for Targets, and I'm out.